Hey guys, I'm Tiago D'Errico and welcome to my studio.
Guys, welcome back to Entra Al Estudio. Today we have my good friend Tiago. Man, we go way back. I've been to this studio before, but this studio has changed quite a bit.
So more gear and more gear every day.
Yeah, more gear and more gear. Besides more gear, you've done some aesthetic changes. But man, I'm excited for you to walk us through it. Thank you for joining us on Entra Al Estudio. And yeah, man,
I'm more excited. Talking gear and being geeky, it's the best thing we can do, I guess.
Fun.
I love doing this. Let's go.
Man. Bro, show us what you got here. Show us what we're working with.
So this is like the newest thing that I got. I actually had this guy back in the day, the Unfair Child, which is insane. It's kind of a Fairchild, but with some little tweaks from Eric Valentine, and the tubes are like readily available, because that's the problem.
Yeah.
Some people just buy the old unit or some of the new units that use the old tubes, but they don't make the tubes anymore, and then you're like, it can become a doorstop if if they don't make the tubes anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? So he did a great thing. I sold it, and I got a Manley Very Mew for a couple of years, and I need it back, so I got it back. This thing is great on pianos, vocals, acoustic guitars. It's just so good. It's anything you put through this thing. It's even on stereo bus sometimes, if you'd have a song that needs that vibe.
Yeah.
It's like a piano and vocal tune. It's just so good. It's just not that fast for pop music, the stuff that I mixed mostly, but it's great. It's a great vibe machine. We got some Neves here as well for the preamp, which I haven't been recording too much, but sometimes we still use it on drums. And
I have this guy.
This is
CG2.
Bro, this is honestly one of my favorite preamps.
My favorite
ever. It's dark, and it's a darker Neve. So if you have like a bright mic, it pairs so well.
Yeah. Actually, so when I record Chris, and I use the 251, the warm audio one.
But
it's still great. But it's a little on the brighter side.
And that balances so well.
And I remember when I first got it, I had a different pre. I was using the Manley dual vocal combo. It's like a dual mono.
Oh, I see.
And I used that. It has like a shelf EQ. It has a little compressor limiter vibe on it. But I remember the first time I used that on her voice, I was using the MA200.
I see. I know.
It was insanely bright with that preamp.
With that one?
With that preamp on that mic.
That shows how bright the mic is.
Yeah. And then I switched it to the 251. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's like the sibilance is controlled. I still do a little bit.
This is the preamp that Max Martin uses for all of his hit records. People don't talk much. It's the TG2 and the 1176. The new one, not the vintage one.
Yeah.
That's
the new
one. The new ones. That's his vocal sound, and it's proven to work. It's a great one. I got some stuff here for bass, the Universal Audio, some APIs, and I love the Summit stuff. It's unbelievable.
APIs.
And on the preamps too, it's like I got 4 channels of the vintage Neves and 4 channels of the BAE, which is the new Recreation. And a lot of people
so similar. I couldn't even tell from here.
And a lot of people ask me, it's like, hey, how do they compare? And it's like, what do you like better? It's so close, and it's kind of scary how close it is. I love this on vocals actually more than the vintage ones. It's a little brighter.
Yeah.
It has a faster sound in a way, but this on kick drum though, it's got a magic, the vintage Neve magic. But here is like, this thing is the Avalon. This is the Space Echo for. I do a lot of indie music as well, and this is a vibe machine. You can kind of write it and play with. It's an instrument. It's not even just an echo.
Do you have pretty much all of this stuff also routed to be able to use as inserts?
Yes. So this is something that, if you see the screen here.
What's the software again? Patch?
The patch is like, these guys are unbelievable. So I can literally click here and I'm like, mix inserts. Boom. All my mix inserts are recalled.
Oh, wow.
And it's just so quick. Like everything that I would use for mixing, it's there. And you can add something, just drag and drop, undo. bypass,
That's
like
crazy.
put it back in. So you can experiment, and you can actually, if you're recording vocals, for example, you can send it to 4 different compressors and try them all within the same performance. And that's the cool thing about it, because you never know, like you're trying different things on a vocal.
Yeah.
And sometimes the artist just sang better in one take.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this one is better. But is it? You know,
Right.
so you never know. So it's the same performance, and you just multi to 4 different compressors, so we can really listen and make a decision based on what sounds best. I don't love the idea of recording like the whole way through, because I think there's some makeup gain happening. But to choose something, and then as soon as I know which one I want, I delete the other ones, and I'm like, okay, let's go with the CL1B, whatever it is, and it's kind of, there we go.
I mean, CL1B is classic.
And this thing is like, this thing is insane. The CL1B is a classic for vocals, and that's basically what I use for. And I love using it with the GML, like the old school EQ that is so good. And here we got the old school 1178, which is a stereo 1176, and it sounds different. It sounds worse and better at the same time. It distorts so well.
Yeah.
The old school as well. Like this is the silver face ERA, great on bass, great on vocals. It's gritty. The new ones are like the new 1176. I actually love those guys. I had a vintage one, and I kept those. They're great. And the new LA3As as well. The DBX 165 is bass, vocals, anything you need. Distressors, Fatsil, and here we got the old school 160.
And
Jesus is right here.
He's watching.
Little white Jesus.
He's watching, he's listening, critiquing every mix.
Absolutely, man. We all need
He's
him.
always there.
We all need him. Some API stuff.
API lunchbox,
the Smoog stuff is pretty cool on 808s and things. And here we have
2500.
the 2500 APIs.
I have the plugin.
The plugin is great too. Honestly,
Works.
the UAD is so close. I debated on selling this guy so many times because of the plugin. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And this is the 33609. This one has been modified by Avides, and it has you can switch the attack and release. So you can do a slow attack on this guy, which is kind of cool. It's more versatile. A pair of Pultecs. These things are like, I'm not a snob as far as plugins. I use plugins all the time, and I love them. Some stuff actually, if we talk about like the Waves 76, the 1176, sometimes I like it better than the hardware, and it's different. Sometimes it's more appropriate. But the Pultec thing, I never bought a Pultec because I never liked the plugin, to be honest with you. It's never been
honestly same. I've
never been like a super fan of the Pultec.
It's not like a go-to for me. I'm like, oh,
I was like,
let me go to the
it's
Pultec.
too broad. It's too, I don't know. But a friend of mine, Luke, actually, the mastering. Luke the Mantel, he told me, like, dude, it's different. And I was like, well, I'm gonna test it. So I had the guys from Vintage King send me a demo. 1 unit. I was like, I need a pair.
You're like, I'll take 2.
It is so different than the plugin. Same thing with the 2A. It's kind of like, I always never been a super fan.
That plugin.
This thing is like,
I feel like I have all of these, but as a plugin.
The plugin,
not the real thing.
And the stay level, which the destroyer
Except
of
for
things.
That. I don't have that yet.
But I don't use it all the time. Sometimes a pop mix will. I would just producer will send me stuff and it sounds so good, and I'm like, sometimes I just need the CL1B on the vocals.
Right.
Or if the vocals are a little too bright, I will just run through the Fairchild and see if it gets better or not. Sometimes it doesn't win. Sometimes, whatever plugin they send me
has
a vibe.
The magic. It just has the vibe. You can't recreate it.
And we keep it. Totally. Absolutely.
I get it. Sometimes it's what's the Pro Tools compressor, BF76?
The BF76. It's horrible and it's awesome at the same time.
Sometimes if it's just in the right spot, I guess it works.
I love that thing. But I do have a rule here that is like, I've learned this through the years, actually, because I had things on auxes and parallel compression and things that I had gear on the whole time.
Yeah.
And for the past, I would say like maybe 6-7 years, I made a rule to myself that if I'm gonna use gear, I use it, but I print it back. So I find the sound and I love the sound and I commit. Right? I commit as soon as I feel the mix is in a good place. Yeah. I commit all the hardware, and then I'm in the box. And I always making notes and comments, because what happens is that, I don't know, like an artist is like, the mix is perfect. Can you give me like half a dB more vocals and we're good? Yeah. And then I have something going on my bass aux channel, and then I print the mix the night before and the tubes are super warm. Right. And then next morning I come in and I put half a dB more on the vocals and I turn all the gear on, but the tubes are not as hot as the night before. And they're like, the vocals are better, but no, the bass is weird. And I just kept going on that circle. Yeah. So I just found that because gear, as we were talking about in the beginning, it's alive, man. You don't get the same sound twice. It's weird.
Honestly though, I think that's also a good thing to apply even with plugins, especially for me, like as a producer. A lot of times if I don't commit a certain sound or a certain thing and I just have it always readily available to tweak, I'll tweak 2 to 5% that literally maybe I'll notice, but it's not like enough. Sometimes it's just more like you're just being so picky that or not, I don't want to say picky, but you're just kind of, at least for me, it comes from like a oh, I'm not sure, like I can't commit to it yet, or like, no, it can be better, but it's like, it's good, like it's really good. Exactly. And just commit it, move on to the next thing. Exactly. And sometimes you just stay in the same thing. It's just over and over and over.
And it's just so easy with the technology nowadays to keep stacking plugins. Exactly. To keep adding to it, and you're like, you don't. I love that I started working with this mentor of mine, Roy Thomas Baker. He was a producer from Queen. He recently passed away a couple months back. British guy. He did like all the Queen albums, like the 7 first Queen albums, Journey. Like, he's a genius. And the first time we got in the studio, he wanted to record drums. He like so many mics on the drums, and he sent 4 channels: kick, snare,
overheads,
and drums, stereo. Oh, left and right. The toms were in there, like the rooms, far room, everything. Like the kick drum had 3 mics, but he sent 1 mic. The snare was like top and bottom, 2 tops and 1 bottom, but it's 1 channel. Yeah. I was like, what if you want more bottom later? He's like,
this is it.
This is what I like. This is what I want. But everything. What if you want more toms? You just have a left and right of the rest of the kit. He was like, yeah, if I want more toms, I'll raise when the tom fill happens. It's really rare that you play the toms and the cymbals at the same time. It's like, doom, 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 bring it down. It's okay. And it shocked me.
Honestly, that's so true.
It shocked me. It's like, this is commitment. Yeah. And I loved all the guitars. He would put so many mics everywhere. Of course. And you would come 1 channel. Like, you're committing to something, to a sound. Yeah. And you move on to the next. Yeah. It's wisdom right there.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, dude, I love this whole area. Walk us through a little bit of, this kind of your mixing.
Here on my desk, I usually have a bit more of my effects. I have this Bricasti here, which I use some verbs, which is super cool because it's controlled by plugins, so I can recall things properly.
All of this is also in the Patch app, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Dope. Those guys I can route things and put like, I don't know, like a Dimension D after a Bricasti. I can play around. I usually don't, but I have them all. I could. It's good to know. Like this Akai is kind of cool. I got it from this Akai and this guy, the Dimension D. I got it from Michael Brower when he sold all his gear and put it on auction or something. And it was not too expensive, actually. It was like, nice. It was probably a great deal. But this is like, basically we just use it as a 12-bit conversion. Yeah. It's a node sampler. We don't use to sample anything, just to kind of send stuff through it, and it's all the way up, and it just crushes and distorts.
Yeah, like that snare you showed me earlier.
Yes, it's like a bit crusher, like a legit analog bit digital crusher. It's weird to say it. It's a digital analog vintage vibe. Weird. But Dimension D, this Orban reverb is really cool as well, like a spring reverb, 2 channels, which is like 2 slightly different sizes of spring, so it's really wide. And
that's cool.
And I got some, like the SSL vintage the bus compressor. This guy is like the Max BCL. It's really cool. It's basically the arc compressor from Waves with the Max bass and the L2 all together in one big machine. And as far as like speakers, I live on those guys. The Pro X are my bread and butter. I've been on them for at least eight years, I would say. Before I was on NS stands. So it was like an easy transition in a way, passive speakers, but it just gives you a little more. I cannot work without them. I have 3 pairs in the studio for redundancy and not gambling on those guys. I don't think I can work without them. And the PMCs are like, let's like crank it and hear it loud.
It's when it's neat, when you just like, all right, let's hear it loud. And
it's fun. Or the artist is in the room, you want to crank it.
Yeah, you're probably not going to crank these.
No, I don't want to blow them at all.
You'll want to crank the PMCs and
and the thing is, like, a lot of the mastering guys are using PMCs nowadays. And it's a good reference for me to hear what they hear. You know, they send me a master back. I want to get to their perspective, and then I'll go to different places, but I start there. Yeah.
Love that, man. Then here we got the guitar rack.
Man, the guitar rack is, I mean, it's been unused for a while, but sometimes we do some reamping and things like as people need it. This thing is really cool because you can literally like turn on all the amps and it will load every amp. Yeah, so we can actually choose like, I want amp 1, which is this guy with 4 cabinets. They're in the live room. So we can literally play 1 chord and go through
each one and be like, all right, I like this one.
Because sometimes you just like going, that's why I love the patch app as well. Because sometimes you A-Bing something, and if it takes you like 5 seconds to unplug something and then plug it, you don't know what's better, really. So it's just easy. You play 1 chord and you're like, this amp, no, this amp, great, this is it, you know. Dude. So you can kind of move on and go to the part. And the patch app does the same thing, but for mixing, which is fun. I usually do this more when I'm printing and bouncing stuff and bouncing stamps. This is my favorite one, honestly. I'll show you guys just one that is fun. This is like a Martin from 1933. So it's like an old grandpa. I was like, oh crap.
Wait, I feel like, have you had this one for a while? Dude, that sounds so good. I wonder if it'll translate, but that sounds so good.
Yeah, it's really old. It's light, you can feel it. It's really light. It's dry.
Very light.
1933.
Do you have to have this like, do you have like humidifier in here or whatever? No.
Like I just gamble.
You're just like, hopefully it's
I hope for the best, yeah. It records well, I'm sure. It records super well.
Dude, it's very light. It's like almost like dangerously light.
Uh-huh. For real. Well, you show you guys the live room.
Yeah, let's go to the live room.
We have Devin. Devin works with me. He's been assisting me for...
Shout out Devin.
Bro, shout out to Devin.
Find a picture of him and just put it there in the
corner.
Love
that guy, bro. Love that guy. Now, he's been assisting me for a good 6-7 years now, and he makes my life easy.
Yeah.
So we have a little station for Devin, prepping all the mixes there. So we have the same speakers, the Pro X, and same system.
Patch app, all that stuff?
Because he only has a couple of hardwares there.
Okay.
But he just will leave all the stuff ready to go, all my inserts and everything ready to go if I need them. And we take it there. But he basically preps from here.
Yeah.
And since I'm committing all the stuff as well, he can print stems from here as well. Like if the artist needs the stems after the mix is done and it's all instrumentals and all this stuff, he can do it from here, and everything's linked through Dropbox, and it's fun.
That's so good.
It's a little organ B3. Old school.
Just a little B3.
This is old school. This is from Hector Hermosillo. You know that guy?
Of course.
He left it here. He might know right now. It's been a good 12 years that he's been here. Hector is here. If you're wondering where this B3 is.
If you watch this.
It's right here.
It's right here.
And it's working amazing.
If you need it back, it's right here.
And it works amazing.
Who's this guy right here?
I have no idea. My wife bought this at Home Goods. And then she came one day with a lot of bags and she's like, I'm just gonna decorate it. I was like, sure. Drums.
Yes.
The fun thing about drums, I was actually telling you that sometimes we're mixing something, we're not recording a lot. Devin does a lot more recording. He records bands and his friends and his buddies and stuff. And it's like, as soon as I go home, I'm like, I don't care what you do.
Yeah, you're like,
here's a key, take it, bro. And I love that it's actually getting used because, I mean, we have some preamps and some really cool gear too.
Do you remember, I remember you had, I recorded drums with you a while back.
True, I remember that.
For the album I was producing for my church.
Uh-huh.
And it was in a different room. It was like a small room.
I remember that.
Was that in the same building?
It was in the same building, yeah, but the live room was super tight.
Yeah, it was like we recorded strings there too. You remember that?
True, I remember.
Quartet.
That. Yep. I have a video. I'll show you.
I know, I have it too. And then I remember recording drums in the room. I think it was this kit. It was a Ludwig kit.
Yeah, it was this kit. Yeah.
It was, and I remember getting the room right next door. Small room.
Yeah.
Literally tiny.
Gosh, man, it's been a while.
It has been.
But now, the way I use it now, it's like sometimes, like the other day, literally like a couple of days ago, we're mixing a song and we wanted to find like a snare that I couldn't find the sample. And I could browse through samples for 2 hours to maybe find a sample that I like. I was like, man, Dev, go to the live room, let's mic it, let's get the pitch right, and then we choose some snares. I mean, we have some, I'll show you guys some snares though. That we have here. I mean, there's some really cool stuff. This is like a anniversary Gretsch, Black Beauty,
classic,
maple, oak custom from Yamaha, a couple of acrylites, Superphonics, a couple of Superphonics, and there I have a Nobles and Cooley, which you're a drummer, you know what's up. That thing is, that's the one we use for that sample.
Yeah.
So we just put in some mics and I'm like, oh, I'm missing a little bit of the top end so I would put like a 414 and add it until we found the sound. And it's just, you know, I spent that hour, maybe 1 hour on a snare sound. I could be browsing Splice, or I could be doing this. And now I have that snare forever. That snare is mine on my sample library. And I will remember, like every time I need that snare, only I have it. And it's unique, custom made for that project. So it's cool.
I love that do you have all this stuff like pretty much ready to go, plugged in?
Yeah, and that's again on the patch. Oh, okay. Because the mics are always here and it stays here.
Right.
And so we just click one button there and it's just like, boom, all 101 or whatever, like the usual mic, drum miking kit that we have, and it's cool. We have stuff for the piano too. Yeah. We got this piano, and this, I was actually telling you a story as well, like I was doing this album that had a piano song. It was like piano and vocals, and this piano is MIDI, so it can kind of, and it wasn't a real piano, so it's just a sample, like maybe, what's the name of that? A keyscape, I think it was because I found the MIDI on the session. Yeah. So it was like, it was there, just hidden.
Right.
And I was like, call the artist. I was like, do you mind if I just take this MIDI and re-mic the piano and just send it? And she's like, can you do that? I was like, he was so confused. But and this mic.
Are these the Earthworks?
These are the Earthworks, yeah. They are so small and underwhelming when you look at. Yeah. But it's like a $5,000 microphone kit.
I know Earthworks.
It's ridiculous.
They've got like that odd shape to their microphones, but
no, it's ridiculous.
I know that they are.
And the low end is just massive, and the mics are so tiny. It doesn't look like it would sound, but it does sound good.
Dude, that's
So it's like it's fun to have all this stuff to play with and experiment, because mixing is an artistic process. It's not just math and pushing buttons and watching frequencies, and watching actually shouldn't be a part of this process. And now it's becoming, because you're seeing things and you're like looking at phase scopes and things and curves, but it's actually, if there's anything that you can do, run through some gear or remiking something to make it better and present that to the artist. And I always ask for permission too. I was like, hey, I know this is because some people are really protective with the stuff, and you get to know the clients and the artists that you work with as well. Like some people are really like, I love this. don't touch it, just maximize it,
Yeah.
make it better, but don't touch it. And some people was like, hey, what do you think? Is there anything that we can do to improve? I was like, hey, this guitar tone, I saw that you have a dry here. You mind if I reamp and make it? Like I saw that you use a plugin that has an AC30. I can actually run through the AC30 with the same and try to maximize. If we have the time to do it, I actually love doing this.
That's amazing.
Such a good part of the process.
I mean, I love that though, because I feel like mixing is such a crucial part to finishing a record. It's besides obviously writing a good song,
of course,
producing a good song, that's incredibly important. But what is the impact, the sonic impact your song is gonna have by the mixing engineer and then mastering, you know, and it's like you always got, it doesn't matter if you have the most amazing mixes in the world. If you get a bad song, it's still a bad song.
No, of course. Yeah.
That doesn't change. But when you get a great song and then you get a great engineer and then you get a great mastering engineer, that's like,
this is it.
It's the recipe for an impactful, excellent record, you know?
Yeah, and now it's like, we're actually talking a little bit about technology and all the stuff that is happening in the world right now. AI, it's just insane. You can literally grab anything from any song and separate but
you can, what is it, Moises?
Yeah, you can separate things and split to like whatever. I want the snare of this song and just,
I saw now you
it.
can actually split with that, you can split to the individual parts, kick, snare, hi-hat.
It's kind of
everything.
It's unbelievable. Witchcraft.
Split. Yeah, it is. It's strange. It's very strange because I'm like, how the heck does how do they do this?
But the thing is that even though this is super cool and advancing like a lot of stuff, so many people are sounding the same now because we can all grab the same sound that we all love. You know, the indie sounds now, like 1975. We can all grab that snare and just...
Yeah, you can all go on Reddit and find that snare.
Yeah, and and everybody sounds the same. So I feel like we're turning to a place that like a custom sound will win.
Yeah.
And the more unique the sound, the more character there is, it's going to be better, like in my opinion. But there's opportunities for that as well.
Man, what an amazing space you have, dude. Like, this is truly, truly, truly. I remembered it being great, but this is like, I'm actually blown away by what you have.
You're always welcome here, you and your wife, whenever you guys want to come, write stuff or mix and whatever you need.
Yeah.
Come by, come
I love
through.
it, man.
You know where I live now.
I do, yeah, literally. Besides your actual house, I don't know your actual house, but I mean here. I know where you live here. So, bro, thank you so much, man, for showing us the space, for opening up your studio, for letting everybody in, and man, everybody hire this guy.
Come on.
Hire
and
this
if you
guy.
have questions too, like write it down.
Yeah,
we'll go to his channel.
Go to the comments.
We'll go to the comments,
thing, right?
the whole thing, bro. We'll be there. I'll see you guys there.
We'll see you there at the comments.